Welcome, beautiful one, to the Remarkable Souls podcast. I'm your host, Ann Ribley, here to share with you insights, inspiration, and interviews on what it means to become a remarkable soul. This week's Monday mantra: love leads me, blessings follow me. Put love out in front as your leader of the day. Follow love's lead. Blessings will naturally click into place for you. You know, I think about when I was at the most uncertain time in my life, when it felt as if everything around me was coming undone. Love was the strongest answer I could count on to lead my way. I also think about it was during the time when The Secret came out. Because I grew up in the spiritual movement and the self-improvement movement, the elements of it that were talked about in The Secret weren't anything that was new. It was just a sharpening of focus, of clarity in some aspects of the power of the law of attraction and how we have it already at work. It's already at work in our lives. We are already attracting. It's already at work. And so what was the biggest, strongest piece that I realized that the core message that The Secret was really talking about, to me, all came down to this simple line. And that's what I walked away with. And I listened to, and I actually had it as, it was just a 2-minute piece out of the whole audio book of The Secret. And I listened to this one piece over and over again because I said, this is the secret. This is the secret. And it is when you love, you are in complete harmony with the universe. All your joy is on the frequency of love. It's the highest, most powerful frequency of all. Love everyone you can. Love everything you can. Focus only on things you love. That love and joy will come back to you multiplied. As you radiate more love, the universe will send more love back to you. Every good person, every good situation will come back to you, because in truth, it is. And that is the very core centered beginning piece in a bonus session that I taught in the Soul Stamina Plan journey that I teach on how to attract soulmate love. This is where it began with me, is living it, breathing it, and knowing that all my answers and all my blessings and the way is in letting love lead me. That is how I feel I was walked through the most uncertain time in my life with certainty. That if I lean in deeper for love to lead me in every situation, and I became such a observer of watching where all this strife and struggle would come from in other people's life and relationships, in work situations, in business situations, in personal family situations, all from that place of knowing that there was a holding back from that place of love. That if we leaned in, if that person, that situation just leaned in stronger from a place of love, all would begin to right itself right. And then I think about how this was a hugely significant, life-changing aha moment for me, is when I listened to Wayne Dyer talk about how there is freeze-outs that happened in relationships, emotional freeze-outs. And they can happen in short, micro moments or long time spans in relationships where there is some sort of discord that happens. and then there's a disconnect, and then it leads to a freeze out. Maybe we're people in an extreme long, not in the micro version, because the micro version could last, minutes, hours, days. And then there's the long one in significant relationships where there are long freeze outs. And what he had said was, in those situations, there is going to be always the one person that has the capacity to reach back, to lead with love, to melt basically the freeze out. Because think about it, freezing out. Think about even just water. It's just a slower, denser space. And when we move to the higher frequency, where love vibrates at, it melts it. And he said, if you know you are that person who can reach for love first, then you owe it to yourself, to life and the relationship, to be the person that initiates the reaching out with love. And when I heard that, I made the significant shift that no matter what in my life, no matter what level of disconnect that could present itself in any situation, that I was never going to resent being the person who reached first from the place of love. Which brings me to the core message of this mantra that you can take with you in any situation. Love leads me, and blessings follow me. And what that tells you is you can trust and count on and lean into love, knowing you won't get burned. You won't, because you're leaning on the fabric, thread, connection that is the glue of life, that is life itself. And the reason why I say it's okay to assure yourself, to claim it and be willing to receive, blessings follow me, is, let's say you're going to pick up the phone and have a conversation, or it could be personal, it could be family, it could even be business. It could be something that makes you feel vulnerable. You can set the tone by saying, love leads me, blessings follow me, knowing that as you lead from the highest vibration, intention that comes from love, no matter what the outcome is, blessings will follow. So practice, play, be in process to shaping a week that's filled with miracles, blessings, by leading with love. Infuse the energy of love fully with how you show up in the world. The mantra, love leads me. It's another way of saying I'm showing up alive, vibrant, present, filled with charisma, enthusiasm, ready to embrace my life fully with no fear. When you lead with love, fear evaporates. When you lead with love, blessings follow. It's the natural law, and that you can count on. Speak the mantra, love leads me, over and over again. Blessings will naturally swirl around and fill your life. Be at peace with declaring and receiving the blessings that will follow. Blessings follow me. Love leads me. Make this an extraordinary, beautiful week as we move into a faster paced manifesting momentum. Namaste, my beautiful one. Namaste.